So get the recording started. It is recording. All right. So what is Forex, guys? So we're going to talk about what Forex exactly is. We're going to talk about how much you can possibly make, not that you will make, but how much you possibly can, okay? I'm here to be transparent with you guys. I'm not here to paint a dream for you. I'm here to give you guys hope, okay? I'm not here to paint a dream. I'm here to give you guys hope. I'm here to show you guys what this is all about, okay? This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is nothing like that. This is a generational wealth building opportunity. Generational wealth is not a get-rich-quick thing, okay? Generational wealth takes a little time, okay? But not a lot of things in the world can lead you to generational wealth, okay? This opportunity can, all right? So what is Forex? All right, so Forex stands for foreign exchange, guys, okay? Which translates to the exchange of currencies, all right? In short, it's the global currency market or the global financial market. You guys have heard of the stock market, the New York Stock Exchange. This is similar to that as it is a financial market, but the New York Stock Exchange is simply a US financial market, okay? Now, this is actually the global financial market, all right? The global financial market. So that gives you an idea of how much more of a massive market that this is, okay? So if you've traveled outside of the country, chances are very, very positive that you have taken place in foreign exchange, okay? If you've had to, let's say you went to, you flew over to Europe or Mexico or what have you, had to go to a currency exchange counter, okay? And what you do is you exchange your US dollars for the peso or the euro or the Great British Pound or the US or the Australian dollar, okay? And at that time of exchange, there is an exchange rate between those two currencies. Now that exchange rate fluctuates. Every millisecond, okay? That is what we are doing in foreign exchange, okay? We're exchanging currencies at that exchange rate, okay? So chances are you've actually done this when you've gone to an airport. You go to a currency counter, you give them that, you exchange it, say it's worth $1.05. If you go back a week later, it might be worth $1.03, okay? Something like that, okay? That's what this is. But in the Forex market, what we do is we are able to do that on a digital sense instead of the physical format. We are able to do it in the digital sense, okay? Now, I know you guys have probably seen on some movies or something where you see the charts that they're looking at, and they have like 10 charts up on their screens, and they have 8 screens and stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm here to tell you that is very intimidating, okay? But it's not, okay? What I want you guys to understand is you don't know what you're looking at, correct? So if you don't know what you're looking at, anything is going to be intimidating, okay? If I were to give you a Spanish book, okay, and you opened it up and you tried to read it and you've never been taught Spanish, it would look like gibberish. You'd be very intimidated, okay? It's the same exact thing, okay? If I taught you how to speak Spanish for 6 months and then I gave you that book, chances are you might not know every single word in that book, but I guarantee that if you read that book, you would be able to know what the story is about, correct? That's what we do here, okay? We educate you. Those charts that you see, all of those traders looking at, that is a language of price movement between currency pairs, okay? All it is a language. It's that simple. And what we do is we educate you how to decipher that language, how to read that language within that chart, okay? And that's what will allow you to know more than 50% of the time what that currency pair is going to do. So we teach you how to read that language and decipher it, okay? So Forex is similar to stocks, as I said earlier. It does use charts to track the price movement. Remember, in stock market, the charts are tracking the price of that given stock, okay? So if you have Apple stock and you're watching the chart, if it's going up, that's basically saying that the stock that you have invested, the money you have invested in that stock, your money's going up. If it goes down, that stock is depreciating, okay? So it is similar that it does have charts, but you can actually make money on both sides in the Forex market. You can make money on the upside and you can make money on the downside. The trick is you need to know the language that chart is speaking and know what it's going to tell you. Hey, I'm going to go up, or hey, I'm going to go down. All right. It's very simple, guys. I'm going to tell you that 100 times throughout this presentation. The stock market is the Forex market is very simple. It's just people get very intimidated. They think they need to be a mathematician. They think they need to be extremely like physicist type of intelligent, or it's nothing like that, guys. This is a very simple skill set to learn. All right, it's just very hard to master, and that's where we come in. We fast track you to mastering the skill set. All right. You can place buys and sells just like in the stock market, and you can make a significant amount of money or lose it depending on your skill set. All right. So, however, Forex, instead of using the companies like Nike, Amazon, Apple, Google, Tesla, all that stuff, instead of trading companies versus each other, you're actually trading currency pairs or economies. Okay. So if you see here in this first example, USD JPY, I'm going to break it down in the best analogy that I have been, the best simplistic analogy that I have been able to come up with. Okay. Everybody knows what team sports is. Everybody knows the concept behind team sports. You might not know a specific sport rule like football or soccer or rugby or soccer, whatever. But everybody seems to know the concept behind team sports. Okay. So the best analogy I've come up with to kind of tell you what you're seeing here in this USD JPY, what that stands for is US dollar and Japanese yen. Okay. So we're going to say that this is a game. Okay. And you know how in a game you always see both team names up at the top of the screen and it has the score and blah, blah, blah. So what we're going to say here is when you look at this, when you see this in the Forex market, the first pair that you see is referred to as the base pair. Okay. But for you guys, I'm going to make it easier and I'm going to tell you how it relates to team sports. Okay. So the base pair or the front pair to the left is your home team. Debbie, can you please call Gregory and see what he wants, please? He's calling me right now. Thank you. So US dollar JPY, okay? The base pair or the front pair, the left pair, the first pair is always going to be the home team. We're always going to I'm sorry, give me 1 second, guys. All right, I apologize about that, guys. That was actually one of my students calling, and that's just how we are. We're really personal with our students and stuff. So we take this very passionately. So I just wanted to let him know that I'll call him back. So again, US dollar, the base pair is the home team. Okay. The one to the right of the slash is the away team. Home team, away team, home team, away team. Embed that in your head. Write it down if you have to. Keep a note because this is going to come in handy in a little bit when we get into the charts. Okay. So that's the difference between the stock market and the current and the Forex market is stock market is only a national market. And you're basically trading company versus company. The Forex market is a global financial, it is the global financial market, and you're trading currency versus currency or economy versus economy. Okay. So it can't be influenced negatively by one economy. You can literally make money if one economy is doing bad. You can make money on that economy doing bad. So it's a pretty unique opportunity. So let me just check the chat real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Derek, what's up? What's up, Derek Sadat? Music is my weapon. What's up, Derek? Pleasure to see you on here, man. I'm glad you were able to make it, man. I love Launch. Love her to death. Ash is a good partner of mine. She's really good people's, man. So welcome to have you on here, man. I don't know how long you've been on, but I do have a recording of this if you need to get it, Derek. And yeah, just sit back, kick it, relax. Grab a drink if you want, grab some paper and pen if you want. I'm going to break this down. If you just got on, Derek, I'm going to break this down as simplified as possible. So tune in. Hopefully I can educate you guys in an elementary way so you guys don't feel intimidated by what the Forex market is. So sit back, kick it, and we're going to get into this, man. I'm glad you can get on with us. Again, let me make sure there's no other questions. And what I forgot to say, guys, if you do have any questions, please put them in the chat below or in the chat or whatever, and we'll get to it in the end. I'll make it to where you guys can unmute. We can kick it. We can answer any questions you have. I'll stay on as long as I need to make sure that you guys are satisfied before you leave this presentation. Okay. Like I said, this is a huge passion of mine. It used to be, it was music for a long time and dancing. Now I'm into this whole thing. It's a severe passion, and yeah. So let's get back to it. All right. So home team, away team. Remember that, guys. Home team, away team. US dollar is the home team. JPY is the away team. All right. Let's get into it. So Forex trading sessions. What trading session stands for, guys, is the time that you are allowed to trade on the Forex market. All right. So those of you who are involved with stock market, you know that you can only trade during certain times during the day. It's Eastern Standard based, so it's based in New York. So you can only trade during Eastern Standard times, which is like 9:30 to 4:30. And really, the most volatile time I think is in the mornings. I don't know. I haven't traded the stock market in quite some time. Because the Forex market is so awesome. But yeah, so trading sessions is the time that you are allowed to trade on the market. All right. So the foreign exchange market is actually open 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. Okay. It opens 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, and it closes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Okay. So it closes on the weekend. Reason being is it follows banking hours, but because it is a global market, it doesn't have to follow a specific national time zone. It can actually follow the global time zones, and it can follow each one as the day goes along. It can follow each session. And when I say session, the market is actually broken up into major sessions. Okay, major trading sessions. Okay, when the New York Stock Exchange is open from 9:30 to 4:30, that is the New York Stock Exchange trading session, is those hours. Okay. So the market is actually, Forex market's broken up into major sessions, such as the New York, the Asian, the London, and there's also the Australian, but that's kind of like the weakest one. So a lot of professional traders and retail traders, we don't pay attention to that one because the other three are so volatile, and they're scattered out around a 24-hour time period that it really allows you to accommodate your busy schedule. If you're in an industry where your business schedule is super hectic and all over the place throughout a 24-hour time period, this market allows you to trade throughout the 24-hour time period. So it really allows you to accommodate your personal and your business life. Okay, between Sunday at 5 p.m. and Friday at 5 p.m. All right. Now, the reason it starts at Sunday at 5 p.m. Let's check this chart out. So if you look at the top up here, this is actually a 24-hour time clock, right? And it's Eastern Standard Time. So we said it opens at Sunday at 5 p.m., which is 1700. So it actually opens when Sydney opens on their Monday. It's really Sunday night for us. So that's what allows us to start trading at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, because the global financial Forex market opens in Sydney at their 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, which is really nighttime for us on Sunday. Okay. And then each global time zone, the Sydney, the Tokyo, the London, and the New York, they overlap. So that's what gives us the opportunity to be able to trade 24 hours a day in this market. Okay. It's super, super awesome because it does accommodate us to be able to trade in different times throughout a 24-hour period. And there are very volatile hour increments throughout that 24-hour time period too. So there's volatile, it's super volatile at like 7 to 11 in the morning, and then again at night at like 7 to 11 at night, and then also again at like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So it allows you, if you work days and nights, you have kids at night, you can trade in the middle of the night if you want to wake up and do that. So yeah, that's what's so awesome about that. Now let's talk about Forex versus stocks. All right. The daily volume of the New York Stock Exchange, guys, listen to these numbers. Okay, I want you to really pay attention to these numbers, because this is the amount of money that can be made in this market. Okay, so the daily volume for New York Stock Exchange is upwards of 100 to 200 billion with a B, guys, with a B. Okay, 100 to 200 billion per day is moved through the New York Stock Exchange. All right, which is pretty impressive. It's basically people just throwing their money into the market. A lot of them, a majority of them are losing. Okay, a majority of them are losing. A majority of investors in the stock market lose money. They might make a little bit, they lose it. They make a little bit and lose it, just like gambling. That's what the markets do. That's what the market makers do. They want you to see some profits and then they take it back. So you get hungry to do some more. All right. So Forex actually, let's get rid of that. Forex actually manhandles not only the New York Stock Exchange, but all of the other national financial markets scattered around the globe combined. Okay. Remember, I just said that the stock market, the NYSE, does 100 to 200 billion per day. Okay. Well, the Forex market does an incredible $6 trillion a day, guys. It's actually like upwards of 7 trillion now. All right. $7 trillion a day. Imagine if you can just capture 0.000000000000001 of that. You would be set for life. Okay. So, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to educate you and show you how you can easily capture enough of that $6 trillion to make it so you have that generational wealth. All right. So this gives you an idea of just how massive this stock, this financial market is. $6.6 trillion. I think it's gone up a little bit. There's over 30 trillion per week, over 100 trillion per month, and it's like 4.44 gazillion or whatever it is per year. So it's really massive. All right. So how does Forex work? Okay, so guys, here's where we talk about that team sports game, okay? The home team and the away team. So pay attention. I'm going to break this down really simplified for you guys. All right? So again, when you are trading in the Forex market, you're trading the exchange rate in a currency pair, okay? The exchange rate in a currency pair. So when you're looking at one graph, you're looking at the exchange rate between two specific currency pairs or economies, okay? So if you think that the US dollar, remember we talked about this one, home team and away team, home team, away team. I'm going to embed that in your head. Home team, away team. If you think that the graph or the data of this or the exchange rate is going to rise, you're saying that you believe the US economy or the home team is going to be stronger than the away team, the Japanese economy, okay? If you think that the US dollar, if you think the outcome of that game is going to drop, you believe that the away team is going to be stronger than the home team. Okay, simply put, that's it. Simply put, guys. All right. So if you place a buy, which means you want that graph to go up, okay? If you place a buy on that game, you believe that the US dollar or the home team, you're basically rooting for the home team. Okay, it's that simple. If you place a buy, you're rooting for the home team. If you place a sell, you are rooting for the away team. Okay, if you place a buy to go for the home team, you're looking for the chart to go up. If you're going to place a sell and go root for the away team, you're simply looking for the chart to go down. Okay. And again, we teach you how to read the language inside that graph. Okay. That's it, guys. It's that simple. It's not, you don't need to be a mathematician. We have calculators for everything. This is such a lazy opportunity, guys, because there's calculators. You don't need to do math. It's just, it's insane how simplistic this is, but it looks so hard. All right. So Bulls and Bears, guys, this isn't the Chicago Bulls versus Chicago Bears. That would be a really funny team sport. Both playing with different balls, and yeah, it would just be crazy. So let me give you an idea of what we're talking about here. All right. So in the markets, in the financial markets, if price goes up, okay, if you're rooting for the home team and it goes up, that is referred to as a bullish trend, okay? A bullish trend. That's what the Bulls and Bears. You'll hear people, when there's an uptrend, you'll hear people say, the Bulls have the momentum, or the Bulls are taking, it's heavy bulls or whatever, but it's called a bullish trend, okay? And the other way, if it goes down, it's called a bearish trend. Now, another simple analogy for you guys, and this is the easiest analogy that I've been able to come up with for people that are completely new, that don't know anything about Forex. This is the easiest way that I've been able to kind of explain to you guys how to lock it in your head, which one is a bullish trend and which one is a bearish trend. If you guys think about a bull, when a bull attacks its enemies, it attacks with its horns and it strikes up, right? It strikes up with its horns. A bear, when it strikes down, okay? Bulls strike up, bears strike down. Bullish trend up, bearish trend down, all right? Write it down if you want, lock it in your head. Another thing you'll see on when you see a lot of times when you see up movement, you'll see it in green, and when you see down movement, you'll see it in red. That doesn't mean that you're losing on a downtrend, because again, like I said before, you can make money on the downside or the upside. All right. So bulls strike up, bears strike down. Remember that. All right. So this is what a bullish trend looks like. This uptrend here, this entire uptrend is what's considered a bullish trend. Okay. Bullish trend. Okay. And for a sell setup, this is a bearish trend. Okay. Or a downward trend. All right. So two terms that you'll hear a lot are the bulls, bears, or bullish trend, bearish trend. Okay. Bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing. You'll hear bullish and bearish a lot. All right. So what are the possibilities in trading Forex? All right. As everyone knows, I'm sure all of you know too, anytime you're investing in anything, it can sustain a considerable amount of risk. Okay. Whether it's real estate, gambling, sports betting, anything, it's always a considerable amount of risk. Okay. So we always recommend using dispensable capital. We don't want you using your mortgage or your car payment, your car note, or your baby diaper, your baby's money or whatever, grocery money. Okay. You always want to use dispensable capital. Okay. After gaining the proper knowledge and using your discipline, guys, one thing about the Forex market is it takes discipline. That's the hardest thing about this opportunity, is the discipline and controlling your emotions. Okay. That's the hardest thing about this. Once you can control your emotions, which we help you figure out, we help you dial that in. We're kind of like your drill sergeants. We're very adamant about you dialing in and getting rid of your emotions. Okay. So once you can get disciplined, in time, you can begin to replace your current income. Remember, guys, I'm very transparent. I'm not here to pitch you anything. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm not here to get your hopes up. None of that. I'm here to be transparent, be an informative device, and bring the information to you guys so you can make an educated decision. Okay. So it's not a get rich quick scheme, but if you take it serious and you get disciplined, you can start to replace your current income and even double, triple, quadruple, tenfold your income. I don't care what industry you're in. I don't care if you're in a multi-million-dollar industry. If you take this seriously, you can outweigh that income that you're doing. I promise you. There is no salary cap on this opportunity. The opportunity the Forex market doesn't say, you know what, you made $100,000 this year. Sorry, we can't let you make any more. It ain't like that. Okay. It's not like that, guys. To give you a little bit of an insight, one of our master traders, he's an 8-figure trader now. And he's somebody that you guys will have access to. We have over a dozen traders, master traders. Just a really quick, brief story. He got into some trouble with the law. The judge wanted to make an example out of him, right, and give him 2 years in prison. Well, his lawyer was good enough to get him 3 years probation. So he said, you know what? I gotta make my life better. I gotta do something. He already knew about Forex. He had already been dabbling in it. He said, you know what? I'm going to use these 3 years to dial in my Forex, master my Forex skill set, and that's what I'm going to do for a living. And he did that over those 2 or 2.5 years, whatever. And then he thought he was good enough, and he mastered it. So he said, you know what? I'm going to set a goal. I want to take $500 and turn it into 6 figures in 90 days, because he knew the capabilities of what can be done in this market. And he knew that taking 500 to 6 figures is it's not an impossible feat. It's not even like a far-fetched feat. Okay. So what he did is he said, that's my goal. Okay. Guys, in 89 days, he beat his goal, but he smashed the amount that he wanted to get. Guys, he turned $500 into $1,111,000. Okay, $1,111,000 in 89 days. Incredible, guys. And that's a rarity. Again, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. That's a rarity, but that gives you an idea of what is possible in this industry. Okay, in the Forex market. All right. Creating generational wealth. Okay. That's why we are presenting this opportunity to you, because it is a way to create generational wealth. right? After as little as a year of studying and trading with a decent account size, guys, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You don't need $20,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to get to that generational wealth. The power of compounding, which we'll go over in a little bit, the power of compounding will allow you to take $1,000 account to 6 figures in not a long time, guys. Not a long time. It's crazy. Like I'm sorry. I get so overexcited with this because it truly is crazy how insane this opportunity is. After as little as a year of studying, putting your skill set, honing in on your skill set with a decent account size, it's definitely possible, guys, to see 6 figures or more, way more. I mean, like I told you, the story I just told you, he saw 7 figures. Now he's an 8-figure trader. Okay, he's super comfortable. He teaches because he enjoys it. Okay, that's why I do this. That's why I present to you guys. I enjoy it. It's a passion of mine. It truly tickles me to be able to help people and help change their lives and help change their families' lives. All right. So how do you trade? How do you trade in the Forex market? Well, the first thing is you need a broker. Okay, a broker is similar to a bank account where you can deposit and withdraw money. All right. The difference is it is actually the link to the Forex market. A broker is what allows you to be able to trade in the Forex market. Okay. They are your link to the matrix, if you will. All right. There's several brokers to choose from. We always say to choose the one that's right for you based on how you feel about their fees, their withdrawal time, and their reliability. They have each broker has different fees, like for trades that you place or what have you. Withdrawal time, if you have, like I said, it's a bank account. In order for you to withdraw, you have to request a withdrawal for a certain amount, whatever you want. And then, withdrawal time could be 1 to 3 days, or it could be 3 to 7 days or something like that. So picking a broker, you want to do your research. Okay. There's onshore brokers and there's offshore brokers, which we will get into in a couple minutes. All right. How much can you make or lose? All right. What we're going to talk about now is 2 things in this section. Okay. We're going to talk about what a pip is. Okay. Remember, guys, my nickname is Pip Daddy B. We're going to get into talking about what a pip is, and we're going to talk about what lots are. Okay. 2 very important terms. Write them down if you want. The definitions don't really matter, but write them down. If you want to put your own note on it, that's fine. Say what's a pip again.
One more time.
What's up? Yes, one more time. Say it again. Gotta love that. Gotta love that movie. So guys, what the hell is a pip? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's chop it up. All right. So remember, what is this? This is our game. Home team, away team. Home team, away team. Told you I'm gonna embed this in because that's how simple it is. Home team, away team. All right. So what is a pip? All right. So in this home team, in this game right here, if it were to go up, and it went up, you saw the price. Remember, we're talking about price, the price between the 2 currencies. All right. So it's when you see it, it's going to show numbers like this, 1.3500. Okay. If we see a movement of 1.3500, let me just check the chat, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, my business partner's actually on here, guys. Caesar Jackson, guys, say what's up to Caesar in the chat. That's my business partner, my brother from another mother.
What up, everybody?
I couldn't be doing this without him. He's one of our master traders as well. Man, we kill it, guys. We had almost a 4-hour session last night. It was supposed to be an hour and a half, but we get carried away with our students and we just stay on and we chop it up. We laugh, we have fun, we educate, we teach. Yes, Felicia, PIP is an acronym. Yes, and we're going to get into that in the next slide. I'm glad. Thank you for asking that. Hakeem, what's up, man? Hakeem, the dream's on. Big bro, what's up, guys? So some of our students and our leaders are on here as well. So yeah, I love it, guys. Thank you for getting on and supporting. So what the hell is a PIP, guys? Remember, home team, away team. In this home team, away team game, if you see the score, we'll call it the score, go from 1.3500 to 1.3501. The 4th number to the right of the decimal is considered a pip. You have just witnessed a 1 pip rise, okay? A 1 pip rise in that game, all right? Now, with some pairs, there's not 4 or 5 numbers to the right of the decimal. There's only 2. Okay. So in this, which is usually with Japanese pairs. Japanese pairs like to do that. They like to be different. So they have 2 numbers to the right of the decimal. All right. So US dollar in this game here, US dollar versus JPY, if it goes from a 98.90 to a 98.91, you've now witnessed a 1 pip rise. All right. So 4th number, 2nd number is a pip. Okay. Now, I think it was Felicia. Is that who it was that asked? Batisha, I think. I'm sorry, my eye's bad and the writing's so small. So to answer your question, PIP. PIP stands for percentage increase point. Okay. You might hear something else. Okay. You might hear it called something else. Does it matter what you hear it called? No, because the way that you're going to see it 100% of the time is PIP. Okay. That's why they call it. That's kind of why my nickname's Pip Daddy B, not Pimp Daddy B. Not saying I am Pip, no. But yeah, so PIP stands for percentage increase point. That's not really important, but we do want you to understand what it stands for. All right. So pips, simply put, guys, this is it. And I keep telling you, simply put. Pips are how the market is measured. Okay. It is the measurement of price movement between those 2 currencies, or between the home team and the away team. All right. Check the chat real quick. Oh, we got Don W on. What's up, Don Washington? That's one of my partners from. He's one of our partners from Texas. I appreciate you coming on, boss man. So pips are how the market is measured, guys. Okay, simply, it is a measurement in the price between the 2 currencies. All right. Very common term. Get familiar with it. Pips and lots. Bullish, bearish. Get used to those 4 terms. All right. Some pairs have 5 numbers behind the decimal point. Now, I don't want to confuse you guys. I know in the last slide I showed 4 decimals, right? The reason I only showed 4 decimals is because that 4th decimal is the pip. Okay. That's why I showed you that. But you will see 5 numbers. Okay. That 5th number is called a micro pip. It's also referred to as a point or even a pipette. Okay. 10 of those pips. 10 of those pipettes or points or micro pips equal 1 pip. The market always moves in pips. Okay, it's just like if you're measuring something, you measure in inches or 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. You don't really. It's very rare that you measure in centimeters. Okay, very similar to that. We measure it in a pip. We don't worry about the micro pip. So that's why I showed you 4 numbers in the last slide, but you will see 5 numbers. Okay, that 4th number being the one we want to focus on. All right. Other pairs, like I said, with the Japanese yens, they have 2 behind it, and the 2nd one is the pip. Okay, 4th number, 2nd number. Depending on the currency pair that you are trading, the currency pairs, 1 pip movement can equal either 10 cents, $1, or $10. Okay, 1 pip movement can equal 10 cents, $1, or $10. Okay, and we're going to get into that here in the next slide. All right, so what are lots in Forex? A lot refers to a bundle of units in a trade. Okay. What it basically is it is your trade size. If you're familiar with the stock market, when you trade the stock market, you trade contract sizes. Okay, same thing, but it's a lot. Your lot size is your trade size, and what it refers to is controlling a bundle of units of that currency of the home team. Okay, a currency of that a bundle of units of that currency. All right. A standard lot, this doesn't stand for $1, okay, and this doesn't stand for 10 cents and 1 cent. A standard lot, this is what it would look like when you place the trade, a 1.00, okay, is the equivalent to controlling 100,000 units of that base pair or of that home team, okay, in your Forex trade. If you place a standard lot, this would be your trade size, as I just said. All right, it's one of the 3 commonly known lot sizes. The other 2 are a mini lot, which is the 0.10, or a micro lot, which is the 0.01. A micro lot is the smallest trade that you can place in the Forex market. Okay, a 0.01. That is the smallest trade that you can place. Okay, Increasing your lot size over time. So if you were to start trading with a $500 account and you start trading 0.01s or 0.10s, as your money gets bigger, you can start upping your lot size and start gaining more, capturing more profits. Okay, so increasing your lot size over time will increase the amount you can win or lose. So you definitely want to be cautious. You're not increasing your lot size doesn't just mean that you're increasing your profit. It means that you're increasing your losses as well. So you always want to be careful with your lot sizes. All right, and this is something, guys. The strategy that we teach you. When you master the skill set, the strategy that we teach you such awesome risk management that you can be a losing trader. You can lose 60% of your trades. Depending on your risk to reward ratio, you can actually lose 7 out of 10 trades and still be profitable. Okay, that with the strategy that we teach you. Okay, we teach you risk management and we teach you how to utilize your emotions and kick them out of the picture, and risk a very small amount to capture a much bigger amount. Okay, so lots explained. We're going to get into a little visual here. So 1 micro lot, that's the 0.01. Okay, remember the smallest trade size that you can place is a 0.01. All right, you're controlling 1,000 units of that base currency, and your each pip movement when you place a micro lot is worth 10 cents. Okay, remember we talked about 10 cents, $1 and $10. A micro pip, if you place a micro lot, and it moves a pip, okay, you make 10 cents. So let's talk about 15 pip movement. If the market were to go 15 pips movement, okay, 15 pips on a micro lot is going to make you $1.50. Okay, on a mini lot, you're now controlling 10,000 units of that currency, and you're now a pip. Every pip movement is worth $1. Okay, on a mini lot. Okay, example, that same 15 pips, that same 15 pip movement where you were making $1.50, you're now making $15. I know it still doesn't sound like a lot. How do I get generational wealth from that, Brian? I have no clue. Well, I'm gonna school you really quick, guys. Okay, so a standard lot. Remember the 1.00. That same 15 pips, every pip movement is worth $10. You're now made, that same 15 pip movement has made you $150, guys. So there's a strategy behind the lot size that you place based on your account size, based on a few other things, and we literally hold your hand and teach you how to master that. Okay, so now what I want to tell you is when you're trading, you don't really just place a one trade. Okay, you can, that's cool, but a lot of times you might be looking at 3 different pairs. You might look at 3 different games, if you will, games. You might look at 3 different games and say, damn, I see a setup there, I see a setup there, and I see a setup there. I want to place a trade on all 3 of them. So now you have 3 trades going at the same time, right? So imagine if you placed a standard lot on that same 15 pip movement, right, which is worth $10 per pip, $150 for 15 pips, but you have 3 of those on, right? You've made $150 for each one of those games, each one of those trades. So that gives you an idea, and you do that within a day. Within a couple hours, you can place that trade and catch that profit, because we teach you how to be an intraday trader. That's what we are. We're intraday traders. There's also such thing as scalping, which is scalping more short term, like within minutes. And then there's also swing trading or long position trading, which is letting it go for a couple days, weeks, even months. The big banks, they let trades go for months. Okay. But so that gives you an idea of how you can capture. I mean, there's traders that might place 10 trades in a sit down session. One sit down session, they might place 10 trades. And if they make money on all of them, they've broken $1,000 now. So that gives you an idea. $1,000 a day, guys. I have friends and partners that make 5 figures in a day. I've seen my partner take a $2,000 account and turn it into 24,000 in 24 hours. Like, that's the potential of this market, guys. It's really that crazy. All right, confident trading. One of the most important rules as a trader is to take your trades confidently. You've heard me say something about the psychological part, the emotions in trading. Okay, if you can't take your trade confidently, if you can't take it without monitoring your trade, chances are you're not confident in your decision. Now, there are a lot of traders who monitor it just because that's just their style. They like to watch the charts. They might have a lot of money wrapped up into it, so they just want to watch it, you know. But I'm a set it and forget it kind of guy. We can actually set it and forget it. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I like to set it and forget it and get back to my, get back to hanging out with my family, my friends, or going to sleep. I don't want to have to stay up all night and watch my trade. I set it, forget it. I wake up. I can have money in my account. So, and we'll show you how easy that is in a second. All right. Learning how to trade and sticking to your trade plan will greatly increase your confidence, guys, and it'll help you remove those emotions that I told you will cripple you and stop you from being that successful trader. Okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about a trade plan. What is a trade plan? The reason I'm stopping here, because a trade plan is, there's probably 3 major things that are the most important to master and stick to in becoming a successful trader, and a trade plan is one of them. As simple as I can put it, if you were a robot that I created and I wanted you to trade for me, in order for you to do anything that I wanted you to do, I would have to write a program, a computer program, and I would have to install it into your hard drive. Okay. And in that computer program, there are a set of rules, correct? And you, as a robot, you don't know how to do anything other than abide by those rules. Okay. That's what a trading plan is. If you are a trader now and you don't have a trade plan, I highly urge you to get a trade plan. Okay. A trade plan is a list of rules. When you get involved with us, we actually have a trade plan designed already that you can edit, you can print it up, you can add rules, you can take some away, do whatever you want. But we kind of put one based on, Caesar put one together based on his past experiences. And it's basically like a drill sergeant. It keeps you doing what you need to do to keep those emotions out of it. Okay. So definitely have a trade plan.
To prevent you guys from going through the pain that I suffered, that's why I created that trade plan.
Yes, absolutely. And guys, that's what we're here for. We're here to fast track you guys through the mistakes that we had to go slowly through, that we had to work out ourselves. Okay. So we're here to fast track you to that generational wealth by not allowing you to do the mistakes that we had to work out ourselves. Okay. And that's what a trade plan will help you do. All right. So 80%, guys, 80% of trading is psychological, okay? Psychological. Do not force yourself to take trades. You heard me mention the word setup before, okay? You only want to trade when you see a setup, when that market or when that chart or that language is telling you, hey, I'm going to probably do this, so pay attention, okay? That's what a setup is. So you only want to trade when you see a setup, all right? Risk management. This is one of the other things that is going to help you get to generational wealth. Risk management. Okay. Compounding, risk management, a trade plan, your trade strategy, and then your emotions. Okay. Those 5 things are probably the top 5 things that are going to make you a successful trader and help you get to that generational wealth. So risk management. What we're going to go over here, guys, is proper lot sizes, leverage, margin, controlling losses and taking profits. Guys, these are my 2 favorite ones to talk about. I love talking about these because of the analogies I use. I love them. I love talking about that. And that is part of the set it and forget it that I was telling you about earlier, the controlling your losses and taking your profits part. So that's going to be a fun part to talk about. And then greed, guys, greed. Remember, emotions, greed. We're going to talk about that. All right. Lot sizes. Now, we all remember lot is your trade size. Okay. So lot sizes is very, 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 very important when it comes to your risk management. All right. Proper lot size is very important when it comes to risk management. So we'll talk about $1,000 account. I told you that $1,000 account that's actually not a bad starting point at all. You can start with $100. Brokers will even allow you to start with $10, guys. You literally can start an account with $10. Okay. You can even start an account, a fake account, that they refer to as a demo account, which will allow you to practice. Okay. I should mention that. So while you're learning, you can literally trade along with us with a fake account, but literally trade in the Forex market. Brokers will allow you to do that. So that's something you can do. So let's say that we're trading with $1,000 account. Okay. And we want to risk 5%. Now, the reason we have 5%, guys, is, what we teach our students is to only risk 5% of your account in each sitting, in each session that you're trading, okay? 5%. Now, think of that. That's not a real risky, that makes it not really a real risky investment, right? 5% each time I sit out of $1,000 is $50. That's not bad, guys, okay? You can actually minimize your risk in the Forex market. It's not like the stock market where if you buy stock, the only way to stop you from losing money in that stock is to sell the stock, okay? In this market, you can actually minimize your risks, okay? And we teach our students to only risk 5%. So risking 5% on $1,000 account with a 2-to-1 win to loss ratio, that means whatever you're risking, you need to double that at least. We don't do the 1-to-1. We don't teach 1-to-1. We only, man, sorry, my phone is blowing up, guys. That's all of our students talking to us.
Not my fault. Sorry.
Is that you, C's? I see. Guys, that's how involved we are. I mean, we're 24/7 talking to our students. It's so crazy how much of a family vibe this is, guys. If you've ever been involved in some sort of industry where there's a culture, this culture like hip hop, the hip hop industry has a really tight culture. It's a really tight culture, man. When you get involved with Dynasty Xchange, man, it's so crazy how passionate everybody is and how helpful everybody is. Even our students help other students. You know, the more educated students, they'll pop in and they'll help if they don't see an educator. So it's just crazy, guys. So I apologize about the dinging in the background. So a 2-to-1 is what we tell our students. We do not want you to get into a trade unless the language is telling you, hey, you should reward $100 by risking 50. Okay, so risking 5% on $1,000 account with a 2-to-1 means that we are risking $50 to make 100. All right. Let's say that your stop loss, and we'll talk about what a stop loss is in a second, guys. Let's say that your stop loss is 25 pips. Remember, a pip is a measurement of movement in the price action, okay, between those two, the exchange rate between the home team and the away team. All right. So let's say that you put a stop loss at 25 pips. This means you should trade a 0.20 or a double mini lot. Okay. Remember, a mini lot is worth $1. So we want to risk $50, and our stop loss is at 25 pips. If we do the math, okay, 2 times 25 is 50. So we need to place a 0.20, which means we would be risking $2 per pip. Okay. Now, remember what I said a second ago. You don't need to be a mathematician. You don't have to work out formulas like this. You know why? There is actually a calculator that will allow you to input $1,000 account. 5% is what I want to risk. I want a 2-to-1. My stop loss is at this. This is what I need to set my stop loss at. And then it'll tell you which pair you're trading. You can put that in, and it'll tell you exactly how big of a lot size to place. Okay, it's very simple, guys. There's no mathematics really needed, guys. It's really simple to get this down and master this skill set. Okay, so leverage. What exactly is leverage now? Leverage allows you to trade higher lot sizes on a smaller account. Okay, brokers will offer different levels of leverage. Okay, now, very important about leverage. All right, here we go. U.S. brokers. Remember, we talked about onshore and offshore brokers a second ago. U.S. brokers are referred to as onshore brokers. Okay, U.S. brokers have regulations. They have U.S. regulations that they need to abide by. Okay, so by regulations, they're allowed to offer up to 1 to 50 leverage. Okay, while the offshore brokers or international brokers can offer up to a staggering 1 to 3,000 leverage, guys. It's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You can like make so much more money compared to like a 1 to 50 leverage. Okay, but we recommend, if you're coming into the industry new and you're just starting to trade, we recommend you staying at a 1 to 50 leverage. I wouldn't go any higher than a 1 to 100 until you're a professional retail trader. Then, until you're very consistent and confident in your profits, then you can move up to higher leverage and take advantage of that. Because why? Leverage is a double-edged sword, guys. It's a double-edged sword. You can make more money by taking advantage of it, but you can also lose more money. That leverage goes both ways. That 1 to 50 leverage or that 1 to 3,000 leverage can go against you just as it can go for you. Okay, so you always want to be cautious about you always want to be cautious about leverage. You always risk has to be considered when using leverage. Okay, just some double-edged sword, and then this is kind of the leverage which we've already talked about. So margin, guys, what is margin? All right. Now, easily put, buying on margin is borrowing money from your broker to place trades. All right. Think of it as a loan from your bank. All right. Margin trading allows you to buy more of the currency than you would normally be able to. It allows you to buy more of units. Okay. More units. All right. If you have too many trades open, okay, say you have 3-4 trades open at the same time, and your margin starts dwindling down, your broker can actually close your trades. Okay, doesn't matter if they're in positive, doesn't matter if they're in the negative. A broker can close your trades. Now, luckily, when you're trading, your margin is actually there. It shows your margin moving. Okay, so if you see your margin getting low, you can close some of your trades that might be in profit. Close them, capture some profit that will add margin to the trades that you have that might be in the negative. Okay, so you always want to watch. You always want to pay attention to your margin. It's not a huge thing. You guys will get used to it. Don't think that that's some crazy thing. You guys will definitely get used to knowing, watching, paying attention to your margin. All right, so this is an example. Remember the 1 to 50 leverage. Your margin requirement would be 2%, 2% of your account. Okay. So here's my favorite part, guys, is the set it and forget it. Okay. I like to set it and forget it. A lot of traders like to watch their things, like I said earlier. So how do we control our losses? I mentioned a stop loss earlier, so we're going to get into that here, guys. One of the best things about the Forex market is it actually allows you to control your losses by utilizing a stop loss. Okay. What is a stop loss, you ask? Stop losses can prevent you from losing more than you are willing to lose on any given trade. Simply put, and you keep hearing me say that, simply put, it acts as a bodyguard for your account. Okay. It acts as a bodyguard behind you. Okay. It covers your rear, if you will, your six. If you're in the military, it covers your six. All right. But it basically acts as a bodyguard. That is what allows you to only risk that 5% is your stop loss. Your stop loss or your bodyguard, your rear bodyguard is what allows you to risk that 5%. Okay. So simply put, it is a bodyguard on your money. That is what allows you to control your losses. Okay. And not have your entire account at bay, at risk. Okay. Example, your account is at 1,000. Your account's at 1,000 and you only want to risk that 5%. Remember, we tell our students only to risk a maximum of 5% of your account. Okay. And you want to place a mini lot, remember, which is 0.10, a dollar per pip. Your stop loss would be 50 pips. Okay. So you're going to tell your bodyguard, get 50 pips behind me and cover my butt. Okay. And that way, if it moves against you, your bodyguard's going to say, okay, nope, you've gotten enough. That's all you can have. You can't have any more money. We're peacing out. And then, you're done. Your trade's done. All right. So you are able to place your stop loss. Now, guys, check this out. This is, it just gets crazier and crazier, like how awesome this opportunity is. So if you place a trade, and you put your bodyguard, you post your bodyguard up behind you, right? Now, let's say that your trade is going for you, okay? So let's say you're rooting for the home team, okay? So you're looking for that chart to go up, right? Let's say that it goes up and it goes up 25 pips. But your analysis, the market, when you were reading the language, the market said, you know what? But we're not going to go 25 pips. I think we're going to go 40 pips or 50 pips. And you want to capture that 40 and 50 pips. So what you guys can do is you can actually tell that bodyguard, you can say, hey, yo, we're in profit. Come on, jump up in front of me. Okay. Now that bodyguard, you can place that bodyguard 10 pips in profit. Now instead of it being a stop loss, it now becomes a stop profit. Okay. Now becomes a stop profit. Now, let's say that you placed your trade and you have your bodyguard behind you. Right. And you take off for an hour, you come back, you open it up, you look at it, you're like, that's awesome. I'm 25 pips in profit. You can move your bodyguard up into profit, close it out, and now you can go do what you want to do. Now you're not risking anything. You've actually locked 10 pips of profit in. Remember, pips are movement, and depending on what lot size you placed, you've locked that amount, that dollar amount in per pip. Okay. So Stop losses control your back. You can move them to the front if your trade goes positively, and you can lock profits in. Now you're not risking anything, okay? Now, taking profit, guys, taking profit is the opposite side of it. It's the front side of it, okay? So alternatively, you are also able to place a take profit, which means when price hits that target, your trade will close out with X amount. Now, these two things, all right, let me get to the next one. Once price crosses your take profit, the trade will close with that amount. So similar to a stop loss, guys, a take profit is also like a bodyguard, but it's the bodyguard that you put in the front to protect your profits, okay? Instead of protecting your losses, it's going to protect your profits, okay? So this is what allows you to do the set it and forget it. These are the two things that allow you to do a set it and forget it, okay? You can place a trade manually, you can set a stop loss, you can throw your both of your bodyguards up, and then you can go about your day, you can go to sleep, and then the next morning you can actually wake up, and if it went up and it hit your take profit bodyguard, your bodyguard said, yep, we're cool with this amount, we're gonna peace out, we're gonna pocket our profits and get out of here, get out of the markets. So that's where this set it and forget it comes, okay, guys? Stop profit, your rear bodyguard, or your losses protects your losses. Your take profit bodyguard protects your profits, okay? Stop loss and take profits. Here's going to be a visual now, a visual. So this is the market zoomed in, right? This is the graph that you would see zoomed in, okay? If we, in this example, we're rooting for the home team, okay? So we're looking for the chart to go up. So we're betting on the home team. I'm sorry, I don't want to say bet on the home team because we don't bet, we trade. So we're backing the home team, okay? The market has told us that they're gonna start winning, okay? So we place our trade here at this level, right? This price between the two currencies, all right? And then we place our stop loss and our take profit. Now, if the market were to go against us and it hits down here, our stop loss bodyguard is gonna cash us out, give the market the money that our 5%, and then it's going to take us out of the trade. Now, if the market goes for us, like it shows in this example, and it goes up, once our take profit bodyguard sees that it's trying to cross his line, he says, okay, we're good, we got these profits, puts it in your account, your trade's closed. Okay, that's set it and forget it, guys. All right, so greed. Let's talk about some greed. Greed is literally the biggest killer in Forex, hands down. I spoke about emotions. Greed is the biggest one that will terrify every beginning trader, okay? So greed is what you want to nip in the butt first, okay? I see some chats. Let me just check this really quick. Start profit, yeah. Yes, financial freedom. Fatisha, you are absolutely right. I won't, Ash. I won't. So greed, the biggest killer in Forex, hands down. Psychology is the biggest killer. Greed being the one emotion that will kill you becoming a successful trader. Okay. So 99% of people will continually bet. Remember, I just corrected myself when I said bet. The reason we don't bet, guys, instead of betting, we actually trade, okay? Now, there are traders that actually bet, and the reason I say bet is because they're predicting what the market's going to do. They're predicting what it's going to do, okay? What we do is we teach you how to trade. We teach you how to react. Remember, I told you it's a language. This is a language. The charts are a language, and we teach you how to read that language. So we teach you how to understand what the market is telling you, and then we teach you how to react to it, okay? So we don't bet, we trade. We don't predict, we react, okay? A lot of traders will do that hoping to hit it big and win the lotto, all right? After several wins, here's where greed sets in, guys, on the positive side. After several wins, people will continue to risk most of their account. They get cocky. You know, when greed sets in a positive sense, you get that cocky attitude. You know, I got this. I won 5 trades. I'm ready to win 5 more. So they get cocky and greed sets in, and you know what? They blow their account. They go from $1,000 to 100. You know, so and guys, I see this happen all the time. Okay. Also, Greed has a negative side to it, okay? Not just a positive side, the cocky side. It has the negative side also, which we refer to as revenge trading, okay? So what this is, if you lost 5 trades in a row and you lost $500, what's a human emotion is, I need that back. So you go and you continue trading. That's why we teach our students to only risk 5% in each session of trading, okay? If you lose your 5%, you get out of the market and you go back the next day or the next trading session, then you risk another 5%. You start, it's kind of a reset. You reset, okay? As long as you can stick to our trading plan and our trading strategy, you can be a successful trader and you can create that generational wealth, I promise. All right. If you can overcome greed, you will be on your way to becoming a successful trader. There is no doubt about it. If you can nip your psychological side in the butt, if you can stick to your trading plan, if you can master the trading strategy that we teach you and your risk management, those, I promise you will be on your way to being a successful trader in no time at all, as long as you dedicate yourself. And dedication and determination is what are going to fast track you to that generational wealth, okay? All right, compounding, guys, this is actually the last slide. So I'll get through it. And then after this, I do have, remember I told you there's a calculator for everything. We do have a compound calculator that we can go over. But before we go into that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions after this slide and answer whatever questions you guys might have. And like I said, we'll stay on as long as you guys have questions, I will stay on. I don't care. I'm here to help you guys and make sure that you guys are 100% satisfied with the knowledge that you gained from this presentation. Okay. So compounding, guys, I'm sure you guys have heard it, compound interest or whatever. So compounding in the Forex market is so powerful. It's so exciting to talk about this. I'm sorry. Compounding. All right. Once you have everything down and you're able to be profitable, unlike 80% of traders, guys, literally 80% of traders are not profitable long term. Okay. If you remember me saying earlier, the markets will allow 80% of traders, retail traders, to be profitable a little bit and then they take it back. Be profitable a little bit and take it back. What that does is it builds up that addiction. It builds up that addiction, okay? What we do with Dynasty Xchange, guys, is we teach you how to be like a ninja and stay in that 20%, those 20%, okay? The market makers or the big banks that control the markets, they hone in on those 80% of retail traders, on what those 80% of retail traders are going to do, which is predict the market, okay? We teach you how to be that 20% and react to the market, all right? So once you've been able to get into that 20% of retail traders, and it's not hard to get into that. Don't think that, oh my God, it's only 20%. Doesn't matter. It's not hard to get into that 20%. And we teach you how to do that, okay? So once you can do that, you're able to start compounding your money. Compounding is something that is long-term, okay? And if you're going to be in that 80%, you don't have the ability to compound, okay? So compounding your account, guys, look at these numbers. Like these are very minuscule numbers. Compounding your account 3%, 5%, or even 10% at a time is super powerful. And when we say at a time, like in a trading session, even if you were to say in a week, like it's so powerful what you can accomplish when compounding comes into effect, guys. All right. If you stick to your trading plan, remember, trading plan, guys, what is a trading plan? Trading plan is your robotic programming. That is what is going to keep your emotions out of it. Okay. Trading strategy. That is what we teach you, the 5%, only risking 5%, only doing a 2-to-1 risk to reward, okay? Minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward, only, only trading during certain time frames, not trading news, that's your trading strategy, okay? So as long as you can stick to your trading plan and your trading strategy, the possibilities are literally limitless, guys, literally limitless. There's nothing in the world that can hinder the amount of money that you can make in this market. Nothing but you. I promise you, there's nothing. It's not like I said earlier, it's not like the New York Stock Exchange where if the US economy takes a shit, excuse my language, if it takes a dump, you lose money and you lose big. I have somebody that lost when COVID hit. I have somebody who lost $85,000 that first week in the stock market. $85,000, almost 6 figures they lost. Do you know what? People in the Forex industry, when the COVID hit, There's people that made a lot of money in the Forex market because they knew what the market was going to do, and you can make money on both sides. So it doesn't matter what an individual economy does. There's nothing that can hinder the Forex market. I say it over and over. Nothing can hinder the outcome of your income, guys, in this opportunity. The only thing is the skill set that you learn and how you apply it. Okay. You take it serious, it literally is limitless. I said it earlier, that the market doesn't say, hey, you know what? You made $100,000, we can't give you any more. It doesn't work that way, guys. The more your money grows, the more profits you can make on a trade. It's that simple, okay? So my man Albert Einstein said it the most: compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. All right. Understand that. Now, something I didn't touch base on this entire presentation, guys. I spoke about big banks, right? I spoke about big banks. And the big institutions. Okay. When you deposit your money into a bank account and into a savings account, okay? Let's say you deposit $10,000 into your savings account, okay? It's called fractional banking. And I don't know if you're familiar with what fractional banking is, but fractional banking is a rule set in place for federal banks, okay? And I think they pulled the regulations, but it used to be where if I deposited $10,000 into a savings account, into Chase can take 90% of that, right? 90% of that out of the bank and do whatever the hell they want with it. They can invest it in the stock market. They can invest it into real estate. They can do whatever they want with it. Do you know what they do with it, guys? They put it in this market. They put it in the Forex market, and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars on your money. And what do they give you in return? They give you 0.5%. If you're lucky on the top, you might get 2% a year, guys, a year. Why let them do that? Why let them take advantage and make hundreds of thousands of dollars when you can do it yourself? That's what we do. We kick the bank in the ass, we kick them out of the picture, and we make that money for ourselves. That's what we do here, guys. Okay. I'm probably getting a little loud. I get really passionate about this. Everybody will tell you how passionate I get about it. I start to tear up and shit. So sorry about that. but yeah, guys, this is how insane this opportunity is. And the masses don't know about it. And when they think of it, the way it's being presented in social media is it's really being represented in a very horrible manner. It's being marketed as if it's something that can be a scam, and it's not a scam, guys. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to be transparent. We're here to show you what the capabilities are with this opportunity, with this financial market, and how you can capitalize on it. And then if you decide you want to, we're here to help educate you on how to master the skill set. All right. So I see some stuff lighting up in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, guys. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming, for attending my session. Let me open back up really quick. Enrica, my partner, Caesar, Debbie, Dejana, Derek, Devrin, Don, Fatisha, Hakeem, Hillary, Launch Pro, Industry Monster, go Ash, Listra, Mike, Ravindra, what's up? Sierra, Tajir, Tina, all of you guys, thank you. Michael, what's up, man? Good to see you again on here. Guys, thank you so much for attending this. It is absolute pleasure for me to be able to educate you guys in such a simplistic manner on what Forex is. And now I'm going to open it up, guys. Is there any questions? I'm going to go to the chat first, and then we'll open the mics up. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I know I've been learning and trading for 7 years, bro. But you got me pumped up to learn all over again. Not even joking.
I'm telling you, man, it's a passion. I don't know if you guys can see. I get a little. Hold on a second. I really do get it. I have a really sensitive side, guys, and it's such a passion to be able to change people's lives with this opportunity. So, anyway, so let's check it out. What do we got here? Hakeem, were your people able to get on? I'm sorry, man. There shouldn't have been a password to get on.
Yeah, she made it, bro. She made it.
Awesome. So
Let me see.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
So who
shout
has
out to all
questions?
my people who made it, man.
who's that speaking? Is that Hakeem?
Huh?
Was that you, Hakeem?
Yeah, I was just hollering at my
Awesome.
people who are still on here, man. Telling them
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
you for coming out, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, we
Yes,
appreciate
Petit.
the time.
Yeah, hell yeah. We definitely appreciate you guys coming on, man. Hakeem, thank you. I love you, bro. I love you for spreading the word, man. So yes, Fatisha, banks are leveraging our money, absolutely. And they give us pennies, literally pennies. It's crazy, guys. I'm here to show you how to kick them out of the picture, cut the middleman out. All right. Thanks, Launch. You know, I love doing this, so I appreciate you telling. Appreciate it. I take severe passion in this class. So, Enrica, you're in. Hey, I mean, I don't want to say you're in the right place, but if that's the feeling you're getting, your feelings are usually true. So I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we do have a pretty freaking awesome community.
This where is at. This where is at, Henry.
Okay.
That's one of my folks right there. This where it's at, Henry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really humble, guys. Me and Caesar, we're really humble. We're just, I mean, we are passionate about this, and so we're just here to educate you guys. That's it. Can't wait to bring back Candlestick. Yo, I'm excited. Launch. I'm excited about that Candlestick Queens. I'm super excited about that. We're gonna get that lady boss movement, those lady trader movement going. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, guys. This is Caesar, one of the educators for Dynasty Exchange. Yeah, as you can see with Brian, you know, we have an immense passion for this. We truly get a kick out of helping you guys because you know, I myself, I've been trading and learning for 7 years. It's been a very up and down type of situation. And once I really figured out what I was doing wrong and I formed that trading plan is when I took off. So we just want to put people into position to be able to do the same. And he, like Brian said, we had like a 4-hour webinar last night. We had a 3.5-hour webinar Tuesday. We've been on webinars for 8 hours where people have gone to sleep, woken up, and they're like, "You guys are still on," you know. So we get very passionate about this. So I definitely wanted to just, you know, step in, and anyone that decides to come aboard, I look forward to teaching you guys and just
Absolutely.
molding your minds on how to be successful, independent trader, and not rely even on us. At first, you will, because you're getting educated. But after that, we want you guys to be able to do this all on your own.
Mike, I just saw it, Mike. I just saw your thing pop up on the screen. Yo, I'm glad. That's an awesome question. I'm glad you asked that question, bro. So check it out, man. So what we did is we actually, Dynasty Exchange is kind of like our movement, our community, and we partnered with a company. And the name of the company is Epic Trading. And what we did is it's $1 million company, and we've partnered with them to utilize their platform to be able to reach the masses across the globe. Okay. Now, to answer your question, you're supposed to be 18 to trade. Okay. But if you have a child that's a teenager, they can literally trade on your account if you want to. If they gave you money and you can open an account and they literally can just get on the platform and trade. But to better that shit even more, bro, Epic Trading in 2021, they're so passionate about this as well, about teaching the masses and really getting the globe to understand this, that they know that this type of stuff is not, you know, financial stuff isn't taught to people in elementary, middle school, high school, right? So what they're doing is they're launching Epic Trading for Kids. Okay, so it's where you can have your account with Epic Trading and you can allow your child to get in the back office and learn on an elementary level. So when they do become an adult, they already have the skill set. It's freaking awesome. Like, it's really insane what we have, the opportunity that we have. Now, the difference between joining Epic outside of Dynasty Exchange and joining with us, with our community, is that we are a bunch of educators ourselves. So you not only get what they are offering, what their educational platform is, all of the live trading sessions, they have 3 live trading sessions a day, guys. If you remember, I said the most volatile times are like 7 to 8 in the morning, 9 p.m. at night, and then 2 a.m. in the morning. We have traders that do live sessions that you can trade along with 3 times a day, 5 days a week, guys. It's freaking crazy. Like, we have so much educational content in the back office. You have so much support just being involved. But on top of it, when you become a part of the Dynasty Exchange, guys, when you become part of the DX, you get all of our educational content on top of it for free. And our educational content, let me tell you, man, our students that are in our team, the educational content that we provide in DX is there's such an abundance that our teams are satisfied with just what we have. Then they have the epic stuff too. So it's literally crazy what you get for the tuition cost of what it takes to get involved with this, guys. It's crazy. Like, it is literally pennies on what you would pay to get involved in any other industry in the world. Okay, you're going to pay $200,000. That's just hypothetically speaking, $200,000 to become a brain surgeon, right? You could be the best brain surgeon in the world. You know what? Salary cap doesn't matter. $400,000 a year. That's all you can make. In this industry, you pay literally not even pennies. You pay pips. You pay micro pips compared to what you would pay for a brain surgeon, what do you call it, degree or whatever. But you get salary capped at $400,000 or $500,000 a year. You can literally make 8 figures a year in this industry, guys, on pennies, okay? And there's nothing that can hinder it. So let me check the chats again. I think a couple more things popped up. Guys, if you have a question, listen, unmute your mic if you want, man. This is personal. We personal here. We family. Y'all are my class. We family. All right.
Can you repeat?
What's up,
Brian?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat what you said? You said no limit to the outcome of your income.
Yes. There's no limit. There's no limit to the outcome of your income.
Okay,
No
when you have
limit
the
to the
plan
outcome.
and the strategy.
Yep. As long as you stick to your trading plan that we help you create, and you stick to your trading strategy, which we teach you, there's no outcome. There literally isn't. I mean, I told you the story earlier today, how one of our master traders, when he first started, he took $500 to $1,111 in 89 days. Now, is that something that a lot of traders can make happen? Probably not. It's a rarity. But can you take that $500 to $1 million? What if you could take that $500 to $1 million in 2 years? Would you guys do it?
Hell yeah.
So now let me touch on something. Let me touch on another added bonus. Okay. When you have money in your savings account, right? That money is taxed, correct? That money is taxed. Okay. Now
that's called lazy money. Lazy money. Money's supposed to circulate.
Yeah, exactly. So check this out, guys. I'm going to school you really quick. If you had $500 in an account, right? You put it in there. Let's say you move that $500 to $100,000, right? In a year. In 2021, I took 500 to 100,000, right? Come tax season in 2021, when it's time for me to pay my taxes for 2020, I don't have to pay crap on any money that is still in my broker account. The only money I have to pay taxes on is the money that I withdraw from my broker account. I have people who have 7 figures in their broker account, and they just withdraw when they need it. If they want to go on a Hawaii vacation trip, they withdraw money to pay for it. And they only have to pay taxes on that money. It's insane. The benefits of being in this industry are literally insane. But the masses don't know about it. All you guys know about are these stupid social media marketers that market it to try and make money off of you, okay? We're not here to make money off of you. We are here to educate you so you can make money and become an independent trader. As my partner Caesar said a second ago, we're not here for you guys to rely on us, okay? A lot of Forex companies are out there, and the difference between us, what sets us apart from them is that they teach you how to rely on their software. Okay, so in order for you to be a successful trader, you have to continue to be a part of their company. Okay, now the difference is that is what we call that is forced retention. Okay, they force you to rely on them. Here in the DX, guys, this is going to be a household name. I'm telling you guys, you're going to see this across, you're going to see this all over. The difference between DX and what we got going over here is we want to we want to create voluntary retention. What we want to create is we want to create such a warm feeling that when you do become an independent trader, that you get that fear. Have you guys ever heard of FOMO? FOMO? Fear of missing out. Okay? Fear of missing out. Okay? That's what we want to create. We want to create FOMO. We want you to be like, yo, the DX is so lit. I don't even want to get out. Like, I don't even want to get out. I'm just going to keep paying. They give me signals. I make money with the traders. Like, I want to be a part of this community. We don't want to force you to be here. We want you to want to be here. So that's the difference, guys, between us and these other Forex companies. Okay. So, Mike, I see what you're doing. Right there, bro. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I mean, that simply put, that's what it is. I'm going to read some of these things again in the chat, see what we got going on. Yes, teen and children's program, guys. They don't care. It's not about money, man. It's not about them making money. It's about them showing people how to create generational wealth for the future of of humanity. Okay, we are in some crazy times, guys. We don't know what's going. Social Security not going to be around when our kids get older. Pensions probably not going to be around when our kids get older. Shit is coming to we're at a crossroad here, guys, with the way the globe is being ran. Okay, we are literally experiencing human history, not like generation history, not this century history. We are literally experiencing human history here with what's going on with the world. Okay, and that's what we're here to do. Is we're here to show you how to take advantage of that opportunity and not worry about anything. Make money when you want to make money on your terms. All right. All right. Anything else? Yes, it's great for insomniacs, Mike. Yes. Let's see, oh, cool, Fatisha. So I answered your question about the taxes. That's good. I was on the same level with you, girl. Yeah, my boy Matt's in here. He's one of our star pupils. He's one of our star students. He's in here as well. We're all family, guys. So is there any other questions? Derek, Listra, Devrin, any of you guys? Tina, Sarah, is that how you pronounce it, Sarah?
It's Sierra.
Sierra. Okay, I love the way it's spelled. It's a beautiful name. Enrica, Will, any of you guys have any questions, or any of my team, Don, Hakeem, Ash? Do you guys? Is there anything that you think I could touch base on to inform them on that I might have forgot? Anything like that? Because you guys know I'll keep going. I'll stay on here with you guys all night. We'll chill. We'll hang out. Like I'll turn some music on. We'll get down.
We definitely will, guys.
I will. I'll literally stay on here with you guys and we'll just chop it up. Like this is how passionate I am. This is how personal I am with you guys, man. So no more questions. Mike, you good? Fatisha, you good? Because you guys have been asking some good questions. You guys have been engaging. I like that, man. I really like that. Listen, there's no stupid questions, guys. The only stupid question is a question you don't ask, okay? So, Kim, did someone answer her? Who? Enrica?
Keep going.
Yeah, she was asking that she said that she's been a part of Epic, but she wanted to know how to get you guys' content.
Enrica, are you who are you?
Something we would have to answer outside of this call.
Yeah, I mean, Enrica, are you part of Dynasty Exchange? If you're part of Dynasty Exchange, I believe Hakeem said you're part of his team.
No. I already told her to get with Hakeem.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Hakeem will get you plugged into everything.
Okay.
All right, so guys, last thing I gotta say, man, if this presentation has shifted your paradigm, okay? If it has shifted your paradigm and it's intrigued you on finding out more about what Dynasty Exchange is, about what Forex can do for you, your family, your kids, everything. If this is an opportunity that you think you want to take advantage of, please do me the hugest favor. Get back with the person that brought you to my class. And they will plug you into our awesome opportunity, our awesome community. Guys, we're trying to plan a mansion party down in South Florida. You guys are welcome to come. You guys are welcome to come to our it's probably going to be at a beach resort instead. But you guys are welcome to come, man. Get with the person that brought you. You know, if you want to find out more, you're welcome to come to that event. If you want to get involved right away, get with the person that brought you here and they will get you plugged in. You'll see me on the inside. You'll see Caesar on the inside. You'll see us on webinars. You'll have direct contact with us. All that good stuff, guys. We are literally here to hold your hand. All right. I don't see any more questions. Mike, who brought you here, Mike? Okay, get with Ash, get with her, and she'll go over that. Like I said before, this isn't a pitch. We're not here to talk about money. I'm not here to like try to reel you guys in. I'm simply here just to educate you, so you can take that, ponder on it, process what I told you, see if it's something you want to do, and then get back to launch. And Ash will take good care of you, brother. Honestly, take really good care of you, man. I look forward to seeing you, man. It looks like we got a lot in common. So any other questions? Yeah, so to get started, to actually start trading, you literally can start with like 10 bucks. You literally can start with like 10 bucks. But as I stated earlier, when you first get started, you can start with a practice account. So you can actually trade along with us with what they call paper money. Okay, it's called a demo account. We'll teach you how, we'll show you how to set that up, and you literally can trade along with us. We literally hold your hands the whole entire way. We set everything up for you. You know, we make sure that you're plugged in. We make sure that you're in whatever chats you need to be in, whatever websites you need to be in. I mean, we literally hold your hand, guys.
Matt, Brian, this is Matt. I have a question.
What's up, buddy?
So you're saying, you know, with Dynasty Exchange, there's actually traders that help you and they record it so you can go back later at your own time and watch it?
That's another thing. Thank you, Matt. That's another thing. When we do webinars, when we do live webinars, even our partner company, Epic, when they do live webinars, guys, the great thing is they are all recorded. So you don't have to feel like you miss anything. You might have a busy business life. You might have a busy personal life. Everything is recorded. All of our content, all of our DX content, all of our live webinars, all of our educational stuff, it's all recorded and it's organized in a place where you can find it, okay? All of Epic's stuff, all of their stuff is in their back office. It's all recorded. All of their live sessions are recorded. Their 3 daily sessions are recorded. You can access it in the back office. Guys, it's literally, I mean, it's so accommodating and it's so simplistic that there's no reason that anybody shouldn't want to get involved with this. Okay, it's literally life-changing. It will really, I mean, it really can shift your paradigm about making money. Okay. Yeah, listen, Sierra, definitely. I mean, making over 1,000, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Remember, I said this isn't a get rich quick scheme. We're not here. I've had somebody come in my inbox about Forex and tell me some girl came in and she pitched me and solicited my inbox and told me, hey, you know, at first it was hi. I said hi back. She said, how you doing? I said, I'm doing great. I already knew what she was going to do. I already knew she was going to pitch me about Forex. And she came in my box, and by the third sentence, she automatically came and said, hey, with our software, we can make you $20,600 in 2 hours, stress-free in the Forex market. I literally laughed in her face because it's people like that that give organizations like this and companies like Epic a bad name. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to let you guys know that those people are not representing the Forex industry in the correct manner, okay? It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, guys. It is a generational wealth building. So, Sierra, you believe me, you will get to those you'll get to $1,000 days, sweetheart. $1,000 days, okay? not just making $1,000. You'll get to where you're making $1,000 a day. Okay. So be patient, learn the skill set, master it. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you. Okay. Definitely keep pushing. Definitely keep pushing. Okay. If you listen, I want you to soak this in, guys. Okay. Failure only exists when you stop striving for success. Okay. The moment that you stop striving for success, that's when failure will consume you. Okay. Remember that. Colonel Sanders, he was a broke ass MFer his entire life until he was about 67 years old. He went bankrupt until he was about 67 years old. He went to a party, I think. I don't know the whole story. I think he went to a party. He cooked some special chicken, and he wanted to go around, and he started selling it door to door, and he became the colonel. You know, Oprah got turned down by companies, and she got turned down left and right. Same thing with Steve Jobs. Guys, failure only exists if you allow it to exist. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, one quote that I like, guys. I've been an entrepreneur for 9 years. Been trading forex and learning forex for 7 years. One of my favorite quotes is to fail forward.
Yes.
Fail forward. Just remember that.
Yeah, and to add to that, this is Matt. I met Caesar, Brian a couple years ago, Wallace. And I always sometimes make this point, and it's nothing against schooling. I have my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. But the thing with Forex is, Brian, if you get a 50% on your test in school, do you fail?
Absolutely.
If you get a 50% in Forex, do you fail or succeed?
Nope. You came in late.
You
I actually
can
told
be 50%.
them that, Matt. I actually told them that if they had a right risk, if they had the right risk, I told them they literally can be a loser. And I'm saying that to make you feel bad. You literally can be a loser in the Forex industry, and with our strategy, you can be a successful trader. You can literally lose 60%, 65% of your trades and still be a successful trader, guys. If you stick to your trading plan and you stick to our strategy, 5% max and 2-to-1 risk to reward, 2.5, 3-to-1 risk to reward, you can be a successful trader, guys. Absolutely, Matt.
Sir.
Like I said, Matt is actually one of our star pupils. He's been with us since when? March, April?
A couple months, yeah. I joined definitely before the pre-launch, so yeah.
A couple months. And what did you just do? Didn't you just do something life-changing in the past day or two?
So, what about what I said today?
Yeah. Do you want to share that? Or?
Yeah. So, as of tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be taking this on full-time, 100%.
And he quit his job, guys. He quit his job to pursue this because that's how passionate he is, and that's how good he is getting at this.
Way to go.
Guys, this is no joke.
I saw that, but I was busy, man. Congratulations, brother.
This is no joke, guys. We're changing lives over here. Join us. This is what we do. We change fucking lives. Right? I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this. I love it. That's what we do, guys. Anything else? Yes, Hakeem said it, guys. It's not just a skill set. Okay, it's a lifestyle. It really is a lifestyle. Why does he say that? Because this skill set you can do anywhere in the world, guys. Anywhere in the world. You literally can change. Here, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Check this out.
And just to answer your question, Mike, why he's doing that, as soon as you make money in the markets, you pull out or it hits your take profit, you can request a withdrawal from your broker. It just depends on the broker how quick that money will hit your account. Sometimes it can be 24 to 48 hours. But yeah, it's your own account. Think of it as like a bank account that you trade with Forex. So as soon as that money is closed out, as long as it's not like still a running trade, you can actually withdraw that. It just depends on which broker you have and when that withdrawal is going to hit your bank account that it's connected to.
Yeah. Remember I said earlier, Mike, that you want to base what broker you choose based on the reliability, the withdrawal time, and their fees. So they do have different withdrawal times. Like if you request a withdrawal, it might take 1 to 3 days with one broker. If you do a withdrawal, it might take 3 to 5 days with them. So it just all depends. But it's just like a bank account, man. The only a big difference, a positive difference, is that you don't get taxed on the money that you keep in your broker account. It's a good tax. Sliding across taxes, not having to worry about it. It's like hiding money. But guys, see, you literally can trade from your phone. Okay, so I can be sitting in Acapulco, I could be sitting in Morocco, and literally trade from my phone or my computer. So you can travel. If you're single, you literally can travel around the world and trade from your phone and make money 24 hours a day, guys. It literally is a lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle. Okay. Yes, Fatisha.
What Warren Buffett said, you literally can make money while you're sleeping. I woke up to, and this is demo, and we have a disclaimer. It's not going to happen to everyone. I woke up and my demo account at $3,000 in profit. Like, I woke up to that. 4 hours of sleep. I woke up. So anything's possible, man. You just got to learn.
Did you guys hear that? So how much was that again, Matt? How much was it?
3,000.
3,000 in
What
profit.
size account?
How much money in your account? What did you have in your account when you placed those trades?
Or for my demo?
Yeah, how much money was in that account?
Well, that was the one I took 3,000 to 10,000 in a week.
Guys, you hear that? It was a play account, so he was practicing, but he took $3,000 to 10,000 in a week. Okay, and then last night he went to sleep. He placed some trades. Remember, I taught you about set it and forget it. You got your bodyguard in the back, bodyguard in the front, protecting your losses, capturing your profits. He did that. He woke up to $3,000 profit. Guys, this is no joke. I can't make this shit up, okay? I promise you, this is where you need to be. These times that we are in, this is where you need to be. The Forex market. I don't care if you do it with us. I don't care if you do it with someone else. We would love you to be a part of the DX. And believe me, if you don't become a part of the DX, you're going to get that FOMO, that fear of missing out, because you're going to start seeing this everywhere. All right. I mean, we're going to be doing events. We're going to be doing, it's crazy. We're going to take over the globe in this Forex market. So heed that. When I say that now, if you ain't a part of it and you don't become a part of it, you're going to be sorry you didn't in the future. So any other questions? Let me see. Mike, so Caesar, I answered that question. So Fatisha, do you pay taxes on it each time you withdraw? So yeah, each time you withdraw money, okay? So let's say I have $100,000 in my broker account. If I withdraw $10,000, come tax season, okay? It's when you come tax season, you have to pay on that $10,000. So let's say I make 10 withdrawals in the year of 2020, and those 10 withdrawals equal $40,000. I have to pay taxes. When I do my taxes, I have to claim that $40,000 as a Forex income. Okay, you have to claim it because there's different tax bracket for Forex money versus like normal job money. Okay, which is fine with me. I don't care if it's a little higher because I might be making $1 million. So I don't care. So yeah, hopefully, and definitely, like Launch just said, you always want to consult your CPA. Always get with your accountant, a tax professional. I can't give you professional tax advice. I just know that you don't get taxed. You don't get taxed unless you withdraw money. Only the money you withdraw. But definitely get with a CPA, and they can tell you the percentages and all that good stuff. Absolutely. If you can make money while you sleep, yeah, you can. It's working for you. What better way than to make your money work for you? And that's what the banks do. They take your money and they make it work for them. Well, now it's time for you to make it work for you guys. All right. So any more questions? Because like I said, I'll chill out. I'll chill out all night. I got my glass of water. I'll be here all night if you guys want. If there isn't any more questions, Mike, you good? Fatisha, you good? Listra, all of you, you good? Hillary's on here. Sierra, Enrica, I know you're already part of the community, but if you have any questions, any of you guys, if you have any questions, please ask away. I am here. I'm transparent and I'm here to help. Absolutely, Launch. You know how much I love this, man. You know how much I love this. You know, I really enjoy doing these classes, just like Caesar enjoys doing his and Wallace enjoys doing his. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's an abundance of educational stuff. You got the kids program starting in 2021. We got a compensation side, we got a business side to it where you can make, you literally, guys, I didn't even go into that. I'm just gonna say one thing. We have an optional opportunity where you can share this opportunity with your friends and just say, yo, I'm making some money in the Forex market. You gotta be, and if you just introduce people to the opportunity, you can make money on a side hustle, just organically, just by telling people how awesome you love it. And you literally, listen, guys, our top commission spot is $1 million a month, $1 million a month just for sharing this opportunity. Okay. So now I'm sure you guys, if you guys have ever heard Warren Buffett or any of those billionaires, they will tell you to become a millionaire or billionaire, you must have like 6, 7 streams of income. Okay. You have like 3 of them here that you can make with this opportunity. You can make it yourself. You can make it following the signals that our master traders give you, and you can make it with the optional. Okay. If you just want to learn Forex, just learn Forex. But if you want to share the opportunity and change lives, you have the opportunity to make money there, and it is a lot of money that you can make. So guys, I don't know what else I can say, man. I'm going hoarse over here because I'm yelling and screaming and getting all emotional. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Whoever sent you here, get back with them. If you don't have any more questions, I'm excited for you, Listra. I'm super excited for you. So yeah. That's it, guys. I mean, like I said, I can keep talking. If you guys don't have questions, I'm gonna get off, and I got to get back and pound into it because me and Caesar have a lot of, we're still building the infrastructure and bettering the infrastructure of Dynasty Xchange. We have a website coming out that's going to have all of our educational content. I have a mobile app coming out. We're going to, I mean, it's crazy, but we have a swag store. It's crazy, man. We're going to be doing concerts in 2021. It's going to be nuts. Ah! I'm so happy, man. All right, sweet. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Thanks so much, and see you soon.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing that beautiful face on the inside, darling.
Thank you.
Mike, you too, if you're interested. Man, I look forward. We're going to have some fun, bro. We have a lot of fun. There's some people on here now that we have a lot of fun on our webinars, man. You're gonna enjoy it. So if that's it, guys, I'm going to take off because, again, I'm going to say it again. I could sit on here all night with you guys. So, guys, thank you. I love you for attending.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I love you guys for attending and educating yourself about this opportunity. You know, we sat on almost a 2-hour webinar, guys. I know that's kind of long, but what I need to say really quick before I leave, people will pay 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks to take their family to a movie theater and watch a movie, and it's killing brain cells. You just sat through a 2-hour webinar that is going to change not only your life, but your kids' lives and your kids' lives. Okay. A lot of people need to shift their paradigm and understand, like, TV is corrupt. It corrupts our minds. It really does. It taints our minds. It programs us. It indoctrinates us. And we're here to change that. You can watch TV all you want, but you got to do stuff like this sometimes too, guys. Expand your mind, shift your paradigm. Come join us. Be a part of the DX. And yeah, that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you.
Great job, Brian.
Thank you. I will see you guys on the other side. Debbie, all of my students, all of my team here, all of my partners, Hakeem, DX, throw your X's up.
DX.
Love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next time. If you guys have anybody else, remember, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, I do these intro classes. Come, bring your people. Tell them we got to expand people's minds. Get them. Don't let the banks make money on their money. Let's tell them. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Thank you for attending. I'll see you guys on the inside.